Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I know most of you guys are just kind of like channel hopping with us, and we very much appreciate that.
Yeah, we were talking about how
It's
loyal
great.
you are.
But you guys are awesome. Also, everyone on the East Coast just got very excited because the time changed and it went back an hour to 1 o'clock. I'm not there
We
yet.
watched it. We got to see it happen, guys. That's the exciting part.
Twice.
I just love that you two are so excited about this. I, every year for the last 7 years, have been doing a midnight show of Rocky during like daylight savings. So it's usually sometime when I'm like backstage waiting for an entrance. Everyone's like, it's 1 a.m. So I'm like just so used to it now.
I am normally very much asleep. So, anyways, welcome. Do we want to do a quick introduction for anyone who kind of came on at the end of the last stream?
Yes, or new people, because I see a couple of new faces in the chat.
Yes.
So, does that mean I volunteered to go first?
Go for it.
Hello, I am Margaret. You can find me at The Word Nerd. I am very nerdy. I talk a lot about books. I talk a little bit about comics and TV shows. And apparently we're going to be talking about what the heck is going on with my hair. I just didn't do good with that ponytail. Anyways, so, hey, I know where the 303 area code is. I just had a customer that did that.
I'm pretty sure it's Denver.
It's Denver.
Yeah.
It's Denver. I had a customer. I was like,
my
okay.
time zone.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I've never had that area code before. What area is it? And he was like, oh, yeah, it's Denver. I live in Florida now, but that's where I got my new phone. Anyways, so I am sure you can find me, and my hair is distracting, so I'm just going to let someone else go.
This is where we start getting drunk, tired Margaret, even though she hasn't had any alcohol.
Oh, I'm about to go get more caffeine, guys.
Are you going to break before I am?
Christine, that's my secret. I'm always broken.
Okay, well, I'll go next then.
Christine.
I'm in Florida too.
I talk about fantasy and nonfiction mostly, and my dog, who is glorious, much like the dogs are glorious. So,
Briar is glorious.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yes. So if you like dogs, which I mean you must because you're on Brianna's channel, then
I have a lot of dogs.
check it out. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Right. We have a lot of people from Florida here.
Yes.
Florida crowd going on.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry I'm not from Florida. I am in Eastern time, though. I'm up in Massachusetts. My name's Merritt. I'm over on Fictional Not Fantasy. I talk mostly about nerdy things, but apparently I'm known for TikTok. Everything else for me is at Merritt-worthy. Just, it's an old YouTube name. That's really where I'm at. So I'm losing steam, y'all.
It's early for you.
I know. Don't worry about it. My second wind will kick in like probably like half an hour, and then I'll be a spaz. So.
All right. I don't know where Gabs is from.
5
It's 5 p.m. there.
Are you in Hawaii?
Or is it 5 p.m. the next day?
I feel like it's 5 p.m. on the 1st, so that would be
like Asia?
Somewhere in that area.
Europe would be like, it'd be like 5 a.m. kind of thing.
Yeah, Europe is 6 hours ahead of us, so Europe will be
Australia?
7 a.m. Maybe.
Yeah,
Gabby, please help us.
Where are you from?
No,
no.
we're not
Australia.
Okay.
Oh,
I can figure things out.
time traveler is what you are.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
Yo, Words Fall Writes. Send me a message on TikTok. My DMs are open. It's at Merritt-worthy. I love writer stuff. I might post a bunch of nano things.
While I'm
over there.
trying to find a timer, why don't we talk about our goals for the second half of our live stream extravaganza?
Well, I am halfway to 5K from tonight, and that's my goal is to get to 5K by 5 a.m.
I just want to get. I would like to get maybe the first 1,000 words out. I would like to get the first 1,667, so I don't have to do any more writing for the rest of the day because I don't have time for it.
Oh
my God.
10001.
Dang,
See,
we
I
got a
told
whole
you.
bunch of people here.
Oh fuck! I can't
Well,
remember.
we are on Brianna's channel, so
Yeah,
my
all over the place.
Brianna has the most subscribers out of all of us, so probably the most people are seeing that we are live.
But it's also like, midnight.
Well, not in Australia,
Oh,
apparently.
midnight
This is true. This is true.
Time.
Yes. So Germany, 7:05. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Germany, guys.
Allie's goal is to
Germany
get to
so much.
3,000 words. Oh, you could do that in this one sprint.
Right? I'm
Maybe-
currently
Oh yeah,
in
that's
this
not
session.
long at all.
I want to hit that 1667 because I'm at 1,009 right now. But by the end of the night, I want to have like 2 days worth
Me
done.
too. Yeah.
I think
That's
I'm
my
gonna have to.
I think by the end of Merit's stream, I would like to be at 3K.
Mhm.
That's like my goal too.
My feeling for 5K was that if I finish that tonight, then I'm 10% done.
This is true.
Right? And I was like, oh, that's like pretty manageable then.
That's
Yeah.
like that's such a weird thought of being like, oh yeah, like we're only like 5 hours in and it's like 10% done.
10% done, right?
Right.
So it's kind of like, okay,
Yeah,
like,
but I mean,
that's
especially like if your schedule changes or whatever, it's going to be like it's going to be nice to have this cushion.
exactly. That's kind of what I was hoping for.
So Karina is aiming for 2,000, hoping to get somewhere around 3,000 to 4,000 later in the day. That's awesome. All right. Okay, so I just need to remember to
Are we
share.
ready, kids?
Yes. Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Well, get ready.
I will continue despite not being ready.
Well, okay.
Listen, my main goal this sprint is just to make tea.
I know. I'm gonna go make some coffee, and
Do
yeah,
some jumping jacks. That kind of thing.
I've done.
I'm
some
actually
prep
ready.
work. I'm gonna go make coffee and then I'm gonna write. So
Okay.
everybody, remember to mute your mics and go. And we're back. How did we do?
I hit 3K.
I'm trying to
Awesome.
figure that out.
I wrote less than 200 words, but that was because I needed to go like get water and go to the bathroom and stuff. So I didn't read much during that chunk of time.
Same. I wrote 82 words, but I have tea now and a snack. So
Nice. I wrote 308 words and passed the 1,000 word mark. So that's exciting.
Nice.
Every time I inch closer to that 1667, it's like, ooh, yes,
Yeah,
almost there.
Max, I literally tried to be as quiet as possible so that nobody would get startled.
So while we do this, I put the NaNoWriMo timer on because I always miss coming into the live stream.
Right.
But that bing, like it says it, and it's
Oh, I
just
hate that thing.
it's
Yeah.
so jarring.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. Right. Wandering Teacher Books got 554 words at 1247 total. That's awesome.
nice.
All right. Autumn got 91 words.
Nice.
And Allie got 403 words and is over 2,000 words for the day. Nice. Very cool. I love watching people like hit their little like mini goals for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I guess I can actually pull up NaNoWriMo now and like put in word count.
Oh, I already did that during my stream. I was like, you know what? I might only have 22 words, but I'm gonna write what I have.
It's only.
I just set the timer for
me,
each
so I
like
couldn't
session
do it
that we do,
before.
and that way I can just update it every time
That's a
we're
good idea.
done, and it'll tell me like what the
That's a good
difference
idea.
is. It's nice.
Right.
I'm at 187% of my daily word count, so
Good for you.
187%. I'm also very
You
shy.
can do it. We have what, 3.5 hours left? Wow.
All right, so here's the question. Will this be the day that I update 30 days in a row?
See, I've always
you?
tried to do that. Even if it's like I wrote 9 words today, I still would go in and update. Hey,
Yeah,
come here.
that's fine. You wrote something. That's what
Right,
it counts.
There's a badge now for writing for
Right.
recording your progress every day, and then there's a badge for hitting the daily
I don't
word
think
count
I'll
every
ever-
day.
I don't think I'll ever get that.
Just saying, I tweeted at NaNoWriMo saying they should give us an all-nighter badge. Everyone should go
and retweet
like
it.
that tweet and retweet it.
Hello, welcome. Oh, we all deserve it.
We all need it. We all want it here.
If you look on YouTube right now, there are so many streams going.
Everyone's doing it. So.
Yeah.
We all gotta.
Right.
Hi, Aaliyah.
Karina wrote 254 words. It was a lot harder to get into the headspace of the world at first, but afterwards I got the hang of it, thankfully.
Nice.
Always nice.
I'm like 30 seconds away from the main character meeting the love interest, so like
Oh, I'm also very close to that too. One of the 2 love interests because we're having a throuple.
Oh, really?
Oh, every book I ever write is gonna have a throuple. They might not be throuple canon in book 1, but you know there's always gonna be like if you're ever like that smells like a love triangle, it's a throuple. Like it's not a love triangle.
I'm sorry, but a love triangle is polyamorous. If you really think about it.
Yes, it has to be. Yeah, no. I just want to like normalize polyamorous relationships in books. So like we're just gonna and then not being a sex thing. So
All right. RK got not very far, a couple of paragraphs. That's a couple of paragraphs you didn't have 20 minutes ago.
Woo!
That's a good thing. Courtney had to take a break and joined in late, but only 400 away from my goal. Well, you've been hitting like 500 plus every single sprint.
Yeah,
You
you're a
definitely
lot.
get it.
You're fast. I want to be that fast.
Right?
Y'all
Because
are
then the
killing it.
faster I hit 5K, the faster I can abandon everybody and go to sleep.
And you just gave Courtney an idea.
Yeah!
Ooh, we did?
We stand.
Get rid of monogamy.
Yes. Like,
Hey, it's colonial.
like, I don't know that I could handle it, but like in a book, we love it.
Okay, fair. I know. I think like I've never felt like sexual or romantic jealousy like in my life.
Right. I mean,
So I'm just like, like
me
I know.
neither,
Like,
but at the same time, like I just don't want to deal with two people's emotions.
oh, more like that part of it. Okay.
Right.
So,
Because like
that
if
part of
you,
it, I
then you
know.
have to like support someone else. Like I can't. One person's enough.
I can barely support myself. Like, let's be real.
Like
A much different issue, and that but yeah, I feel like you can still be like polyamorous or like relationship anarchy or whatever, and not like actively choose to have multiple partners. It's more like the mindset of like not having not the standard. But like, yeah, no, obviously people suck, and like being with them is difficult. And Alex knows because he's with me, and he's definitely in the worst deal. Than
I mean, could you imagine like someone handling two of me? No, like no.
Oh my god, Alex is like. I was cooking dinner, and it was 9 o'clock. I was like, guess what? And he was like, what? I'm like, this is the first thing I've eaten all day other than chocolate almonds. And he was like, Christine!
I'm glad that Alex and I are on the same wavelength there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, someone has to take care of Christine. She's not doing it herself.
Yeah, and Briar can't cook.
Can do everything else, just not the cooking.
Jeez, Briar, come on.
She eats all the food. What's she?
She eats it all. There you go.
Okay, have any of you watched Bunny, the dog?
No.
Oh my god. So Bunny is like in this like research experiment right now to see like the cognitive levels of dogs. So she has a bunch of buttons that she can communicate with.
Oh, Bunny! Yes.
Bunny. So I just keep thinking about what would happen if Briar had the buttons to communicate.
Please help. He's so mean to me.
Help, Mom.
Karina, there's a very good possibility that it is crashing. If it's after midnight in your time zone, then at the top, like right next to where it says your name, there's a little plus sign and a little like timer or like clock. If you hit the plus sign, then that's where you add your number or add your word count. But the site tends to crash at the first night.
Yeah, it's probably a lot
So
of
it's
people.
possible that like I was able to update it, but it did take a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully that helps.
To answer Max's question, it's like one of those boards that nonverbal people are able to use to communicate. They've put it together for this dog, and they've been training her what the words mean. It's really fascinating. Some of like the stuff that like when she told her owner that there was something in her paw, I was like, what?
Wow.
It was like, Bunny, ouch. And then she's like, what, ouch? It's like, ouch. And then eventually she went, stranger, paw.
Yeah.
And then walked over to her owner, gave her her paw, and there was like stuff like in like her nails. It was like wild.
Doyle, you are slacking here.
There's a whole TikTok for it. I suggest checking it out.
I know that like dogs, like, because that what they say when you're training a dog is that they have kind of the verbal, like they're basically mentally like a 2-year-old when it comes to what they understand with words. Supposedly, Christine's giving me the weird look, but like that's the first time I've actually seen it.
And the problem with saying dogs is that not all dogs are equally intelligent.
Well,
Like,
true.
like some dogs are
But not all 2-year-olds are equally intelligent. So like
Yeah.
it's still kind of
but it's not like
On average is what I've been told. So
you're gonna like, border collies, for example, have the capability to learn thousands of words. Briar doesn't have that capability. And that's not like a random genetic thing. Like, that's because every border collie is gonna have that like a better capability than like every golden retriever because they're just smarter. And so I like this. Like, what kind of dog is Bunny?
Bunny's a poodle mix, I think.
That's not fair then, right? Like you have to do. Okay. First of all, poodles are too smart.
Every breed is going to be different,
smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Poodles are really smart. So like, let's say somebody sees this and they're an idiot. They're gonna be like, "Wow, why can't my rat terrier do this?" And it's like, "Well, honey, I don't know what to tell you, but you don't have a poodle. Like,
you don't have a smart dog."
Like I said, this is also part of like a big research study. So
there's a lot of work going into
the dumbest dog, the smartest dog, and the middlest dog. The middlest dog probably being like a retriever of some kind, and then like a border collie kind of dog, and then like literally, what's the dumbest breed?
A Chihuahua.
No, they're actually decently smart. They're just
never trained.
Evil. They're just evil. Like they're just they're not stupid. I'm thinking like boxers are stupid, you know?
Yeah.
Or
pugs. Pugs are dumb.
Yeah, like something really dumb like that.
Yeah. I'm sorry to anybody watching that has one.
I don't know. I just don't like. I just don't like the generalization of dogs. I guess is my problem with that, Reese. Because it's like, let's just pretend that they're all the same, and then more people will be like, adopt, don't shop, and like I'll be like, eh. So that's just.
Anyways, that is what. When I was doing my research about training, that was the average, and it was interesting to see that process play out and be similar to like what I've heard verbally from a 2-year-old. Like they may not use those exact words, but it's still like I have this small this vocabulary, and I'm able to use that to communicate. I'm just like, wow.
I think dogs are definitely smarter than 2-year-olds in that 2-year-olds get very sticky all the time, and Briar's never been very sticky. So I'm thinking that makes her better.
Briar has been very muddy.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's mud. We know where that comes from.
How often do you give Briar sticky things?
I don't know, but
I had a black.
Well, just slobbers. I mean,
I had a lab. I had a black lab retriever, and she would be sticky quite often. But that's also because
where did she get sticky from?
I was about to say in Massachusetts, my backyard has evergreen trees, so like we have pine needles and stuff.
Okay.
So she could get sticky.
At least it's a good smelling sticky.
Yeah. I just choked on water. In case anyone was wondering what just happened there.
Allie has something to say to you, Barrett. All right. On that note, should we sprint again? I don't even know what time it is. I don't care.
It's 1:42.
I'm not like Margaret, where I have to be on a 5 or a 0. All right, let me reset that and share my screen again. What? Why did it? That's weird. It completely.
I love that you
off.
say golden retrievers are better than everything else, dead or alive, and yet you said Briar is dumber than a poodle.
I think golden retrievers
better.
I think golden retrievers are the most versatile
that makes sense.
breed, but they're not the smartest by any stretch of the imagination. They don't have to be the smartest. They're very trainable. What's happening?
We are all a very loving group of people here. We just, have strong opinions on dogs.
As in, Schnauz is the best dog. So, anyways, no, I will not be taking.
But here's the thing,
criticism
and
on that.
we're gonna end on this before I start sprinting. If you take care of your dog and it's living a happy life, I'm all for it. That's all. Like, there's no hate as long as you're caring for your dog.
Truly
And
all that matters.
it's really like if
I'm surprised you didn't say it's not a husky.
no, that's me.
I agree with huskies in certain circumstances, just not at a dog park near my dog.
Right.
Okay, so you have
We're gonna write now.
Okay.
Okay. Ready and go. Don't forget to mute your mic. And we're back. How did that go for everybody?
I'm very
Did I
cold.
scare people this time?
And probably only Max.
Don't get comfy, Christine.
I'm cold.
Don't get comfy.
I am also cold. I just put on a space heater at my feet, so I have to keep turning it off so that the sound isn't too loud.
Nice.
But I accidentally set my timer for 5 minutes too short somehow, and I was like, well, the sound went off. I can't write anymore. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I wrote like 250 words.
Let me
which
check
means
mine.
I'm about 250 words away from that 1667 goal, which I can totally get done in the next sprint. So
I wrote 118.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
3.2.
I got 357.
I'm about to start writing a series of tweets.
Oh, yay.
I love that.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I saw this one come up, or this comment come up during the sprint. Funny story. When I was writing this, because I'm working on my 2019 Nano project, and halfway through the month, I realized that my book was going to be way too short. So I decided to write from the POV of the antagonist as like flashback scenes. So yes, I've definitely added main characters.
Nice.
It keeps. Allie got another 462 words. Courtney hit their goal.
Oh, Max.
Wandering Teacher Books got 600 words and made it to 1800. Nice.
Y'all are killing it out here.
Mm-hmm.
Aria got 521 words. Courtney got 500 words exactly.
Nice.
Right. And another 288 words for a total of 542. That's awesome. I think Max is bailing on us.
Aww.
If we can do it, you can do it.
Come on, Max. Just till 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
It's not even 5 a.m. your time. It'll be 4 a.m. your time. Think of that.
All right. Sorry. I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was talking about. I am writing like a new scene right now that like I didn't outline as well because it's like an introduction scene, and so I feel like I'm like kind of stumbling through everything. It is 1 a.m. Well, it's still 1 a.m. for me. It's 1 a.m. the first time for me.
Good experience, right? Collectively.
Right?
So you just collect them.
Just, yeah.
I'm cold.
Christine, I'm getting sleepy.
I should wake Briar up and make her dry.
There you go. Brother's like, no, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't. She'd come, she'd sit there for like 30 seconds, and then she'd be like, enough of that.
There we go.
Right.
Okay. I'm trying to the old Write or Die website just does not work anymore, so I'm trying to see if the new one will. Like you can't set the timer and set the word count goal, and that annoys me.
That is frustrating.
Yeah. Oh, this doesn't have reward mode though. I want my confetti. What? It gives you confetti. It divides it into goals, and it gives you confetti every time you hit one.
Margaret needs that dopamine.
I do. It works. It also doesn't help that apparently Noveler you cannot highlight and then find out what your word count was. You have to pay attention to how many you had at the beginning of the session and how many you have later. And I'm just like, that doesn't work for me.
Right.
That's why I
Crib is
input
not
it
like that.
on in the NaNoWriMo site so I can see, all right, what's my total there? What's my total here?
Yeah. Yeah, so mine's saying that I'm going to complete on November 1st, 2022.
2022.
No, 2020 as well.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, 2 years, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm so slow.
I get less than 24 hours and you get 2 years.
Right? No, you get 25 hours because you get an extra hour today.
No, 2022 is when it's getting published. That's
Mm,
I love that goal.
that'd be nice.
That manifest that, yes.
Yeah, we'll take that energy, please.
Right. All right. So we are going to sprint again. I'm actually going to I am switching places now. So I'm probably gonna turn my camera off and get it set up in the new area. But y'all sprint.
Alrighty.
Let me reset my timer.
I almost started playing my music just right away. And I was like, yeah.
Can you mute yourself first?
Yeah.
Because you have some crazy music.
It's good
All
music.
right. It is good, but it's loud. All right.
Yeah,
Mute
that's true.
yourself. And we're back.
I forgot I was doing this. I'm gonna be completely honest. I forgot this was happening. I was like,
Brianna,
That's what we call getting in the zone.
5 more minutes, and I would have been describing Bellamy, or described all of Bellamy. Not all of Bellamy, just mostly like general impression.
all.
Okay, I got 138
I was
words
just
that
talking
time.
I don't know where I stopped the last time, so I like probably got less than 100 words, but I'm at this point where I'm like stuck as to what we're talking, like what we should be talking about in this scene. So I like went back and read the original first chapter because it changed, but there are still parts of it I want. Also, I moved to the living room.
I was gonna say, actually, if I was sitting where you're sitting right now, I'd be asleep.
Oh yeah, like
You look so comfy.
it may not be the best choice, but it's what I got right now.
I mean, you've only got the last 2.5 more hours, so.
Oh, that's it. I'm like sitting here
That's
being
not bad.
like, I'm crashing.
I may abandon you.
No. If we have to do it, so do you.
What are you gonna do about it?
Get to the start of my stream, at least.
I thought you were trying for 5,000 words,
I
Christine.
can commit to that.
Are you going to leave the stream a failure?
I am. And you know what I'm at? You know where I'm at? I'm at 3,739.
Well, we probably only got one more short. We got like one more, probably
Almost
like
there.
a 15-minute sprint, and then we'll move over to Barrett's. So,
And then we get to sleep.
and then we can sleep. This is actually not going as poorly as I thought it was going to. Honestly.
Yeah,
Great for me.
All right.
we got a goal, we
yeah.
got friends, we're getting through it, you know?
Actually,
I know.
Yeah.
impressed with all the people
So I'm
typing
gonna
it
have
out.
to
There
answer
were-
words.
Other time zones.
I know.
Zones.
Like,
What
Alan
am
is killing it with like 500 plus words every time.
How do you write this fast?
I missed when I got those kinds of word counts. I used to be able to do 1,000 words in 45 minutes.
Wow.
Now I'm lucky if I can get like 300 in 25.
Yeah.
I think because I'm like still kind of starting this up, it's like really hard for me to get into it. But also, I'm literally, my draft is currently like username 1, this, reply, asterisk, emoji. Like,
Right.
because I'm just trying to like slap things together at the moment.
Yeah.
Caffeine has been consumed.
All right.
All of it. Let's go.
Max is thinking about next books in the series, which means they need a snack and sleep. We have 2.5 hours left.
Max, when the sun comes up, we're not doing any writing after this. I don't know. I might still have to do writing after this.
I'm hoping not to. Autumn has a magical typewriter called the Magic Type. Is that something that's in your book, or like do
I
you
think it's in Autumn's book.
or do you actually have a magical typewriter?
I need
Yeah, what's the
typewriter
real
that translates
scenario
my
here?
thoughts into what they should look like on the page.
Yes, because right now it's just like blah.
Mhm.
I am actually liking the voice for this though.
I think
I need to start like I thought about doing like the Google
That's good.
like, transcribing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Arya got 589 words again with the like 500 plus words. That's fantastic. Hit my daily goal. That's the best. I am at total word count is 1460. So like I'm already close to the 1667.
I'm at 1622.
Oh, so close. So
I was
close.
literally looking at it like, no, give me like 2 minutes.
Well, it's so nice to like realize that like we've been writing for what 3 hours, something like actually writing, and we're almost to the daily goal. If not
it's like,
literal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's
Mark,
only
you
the beginning of the day.
You started with research. Like, you haven't been writing the whole time.
Mhm.
But
I mean, I'm
that's
at 384 right now.
right.
I've got a lot of like fill this in comments currently.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But like, that just means that like this is doable if we can hit that number. You know what I mean? Like, if we're already,
definitely.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. I have lost all brain power. What is For the Words? I've never heard of this.
I don't know, but we can Google it. Let's Google. Let's go.
Oh, For the Words. It's a website that you can use to kind of like gamify your writing.
Is that the one that like eats your words and you don't write fast enough?
That's
Did you
Write
just
or
say
Die.
gamify?
Yeah, I literally saw this like on a website the other day. I haven't checked it out yet, but it's a game where you like can kill monsters while you write.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Margaret's like freaking out. I meant to.
one-
You were talking about the website you were using before, and I was like, oh, I should tell Margaret about that, and then I got distracted. I think that's when I
This is
started
like-
dying and coughing. So
This is like Write or Die meets the app that I used to use for productivity, where like it was like a like every time you completed something, you leveled your character up a little bit. I really need to download that app again because it was quite useful. But yeah, start my 30-day free trial. Yes, let's do it.
There you go. One of these writing sprints, I want to do a word crawl. They have all of these like themed word crawls, and I remember doing one a couple years ago that was like Pokemon themed, where you would like pick a person, and then it was like, okay, now your battle is get to the next 1,000 words, and then you would stop, and then you would do like they have a ton of like different themed ones.
That's cool.
So I may like do one of the streams and do a like game type thing instead of just like the basic writing sprints.
that sounds like fun.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Sorry, I just realized that you guys had. Okay, I will read those in the next sprint. I just saw the private chat. I was like, wait, what?
Private chat's
This
going
is
nuts.
the first sentence of my book, which needs a little tweaking because I need to get more specific than the men, but I wasn't going to worry about it at that
Fair
point.
Fair
I was like,
enough.
they're random henchmen, serfs,
Oh,
whatever, because I'm still
Right.
trying to work out some of the
Even if you just took out the,
language.
Right.
even if you just took out the.
Before
Okay. Do we want to do a 15-minute sprint, or do we want to just like chill for a bit and talk, and then that way, and then we'll go over to Merit's channel and sprint?
I'm good with whatever.
Literally
Because
cut me off as my babe was being introduced. Like, she's a hottie, and I was like, curvy, and then we're back.
What if we do 10 minutes so I can get through describing Bellamy? Because
Yeah.
I want to get through describing Bellamy.
Deal. Let me
Even though
find
I
his
it.
name
want
is not
45
Bellamy.
words to hit that goal.
There you go.
Ooh, I can. Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
I shared my first sentence in the private chat.
Don't crash. We can do this.
You
Some
got
jumping
this.
jacks or like
Do some jumping
Yoga.
jacks or some yoga or stretching, something.
Do we want to start my stream off with like a stretch session? Is this what we're gonna do? Like,
I mean, I would, except for like I'm like
oh
stuck.
no,
in
you're.
the-
It was mostly a joke. I don't want to
literally
move.
just have.
Oh,
Well,
hold on,
like,
Autumn. Some days are slower than other days. The fact that you're working on writing, that's the important part. Not everyone writes at the same pace. So you just have to figure out what your pace is and how best to maximize your productivity.
Plus,
absolutely.
like, it is super late. Anyway, like,
And we've
this
been
is-
writing for a while.
Yeah, we're going on like hours of this, and it's late. It's only the beginning too. Like, you've got plenty of time to work faster and stuff like that. So I wouldn't worry about it.
And get in a groove.
Yeah. Well, and like some people's brains just do not function this late at night. Christine.
Yeah.
She's like, wait, what?
Okay. I'm sharing my first sentence, but I'm not sure if it's coherent because I can't read anymore.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Light a Christmas candle if I can't go on anymore. I have a candle that I like always light when I'm writing.
Yuki, it is November 1st.
Shut up.
It is November 1st.
Yes, but cinnamon and evergreen scents are apparently really good for focusing.
They actually
Christmas things are not allowed until December 24th at 11:59 p.m.
Oh, that's right. We have Christine anti-Christmas over here. I forgot
I'm
that
removing
part.
you from the stream.
Then I'll go to bed.
I'm fine
And
with the
not
Christmas
hit
stuff,
5K.
but it needs to not impeach on Halloween time.
That's
and Halloween time goes through November 1st because it's All Saints Day.
This is true.
So,
You know what? If it gets me one less day of Christmas, I will agree with that.
Christmas is not legal until after Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, that's right. You guys have that. Yeah, totally. I agree with that passionately.
All right. Well,
Christine,
we're going to do a
do our
10-minute
Warren Christmas episode. We're going to bring you in.
Everybody mute your mics.
Bye.
Alrighty. That's it.
Hurrah! Hold
I
on,
got
let
past
me figure
1,600
out.
words.
I'm not done this sentence, so give me 1 minute. There we go. Ooh, I'm 23 words away from 4,000.
Ooh. I
You'll
am
definitely
about
be
to hit 2K.
Nice. I passed the 1,600
Okay.
mark.
Nice.
I am at 517.
Nice.
So,
Serena got an
and we got
epiphany that would fix like 3 plot holes that she had at the beginning of the book.
that's
That's
good.
always a win.
Nice.
80 words. Awesome. Awesome.
Are you though, Rex? Really? Let me figure out exactly how many words a girl wrote today.
I got 357. Very nice.
170 that sprint, and we finally got some of the interplay between the characters. I have all 3 of the guys in there with him.
Nice.
I'm like squabbling.
I like it.
It's very interesting to be picking them from various parts of the show.
Right.
Like, it's the characters, but their personalities are not the ones quite at the beginning, but not the ones at the end, obviously, because that was a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, Courtney.
Almost 2,400 words today. That is awesome.
I'm jealous. I'm at 1823.
You got this.
If you're having a hard time and feeling blocked, Autumn said that she needs a magic typewriter to type the words for her. Consider switching to writing by hand for a few minutes.
Uh-huh.
I find that's a helpful tip that I find can work for me. Christine doesn't like that idea.
What?
Or if you are, if you're using
Honestly.
Google Docs, I don't know if Scrivener does this, but if you use Google Docs, you can always like just copy and paste it into Scrivener. You can use the voice to text, and then that way, like you can like get up and walk around, or
just something about writing by hand and being able to like scribble out instead of hitting the delete key makes my brain do words better. I don't like to do it often because then I have to type it into the doc, and it's hard to keep track of words if that's what you're actually trying to do. But if I'm blocked, it's really useful.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are going to wrap this up. I'm sending her. Let me put the link to Merit. There we go.
Are you okay?
It's so late.
No, it's not. It's early at this point.
Right. All right. So I just put the link to Merit's stream in the comments. So you
Christina's
can
going to
join.
unfriend me.
She probably is. All
Maybe
right,
I'll
well,
make her mad in the next one.
there you go. All right. Well,
Well,
have a good night, everybody. And I'll see you in a minute.
Bye.